The story begins with Jonathan Livingston Seagull, a rebellious young bird who aspired not only just to fulfill his basic needs, he wanted to transcend all barriers and go beyond the limits of being a seagull. For most gulls, all that mattered was how to get from shore to food and back again, but for Jonathan, all that mattered was flight. More than anything else, Jonathan Livingston Seagull loved to fly. Though he was never satisfied with himself and always wanted to improve his flying. Soon he collapsed, fell into the sea, and heard the voice that told him he had limits and that he has to accept them. There were no more ties with the force that had driven him to learn. There were no more challenge and no more failure. However, he finds the mundane life of average gull meaningless and goes back to flying, trying to perfect his technique, sometimes failing and sometimes achieving great success. We can lift ourselves out of ignorance. We can find ourselves as creatures of excellence, intelligence and skill. We can be free. We can learn to fly, shouted Jonathan as he found a reason to life, which propelled him into new opportunities. Jonathan Livingston Seagull changed from a quiet and timid young bird to an enlightened, brave and courageous being. He believes it is every gull's right to fly, to reach the ultimate freedom of challenge and discovery. And I believe it too. They say success is when opportunity meets preparation. And I'm prepared.